Hey guys, it's Karis. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some Valentine's Day desserts. Valentine's Day is actually one of my favorite holidays, not necessarily because of the romantic and relationship aspect of it, but I just think that it's a really pretty holiday. I love the red and pink colors, the decorations, the flowers. It's just all so beautiful to me, and it really gets me in that happy and loving mood. So, because I love Valentine's Day so much, I wanted to show you guys 4 Valentine's Day desserts that are not only delicious, but they look really pretty as well. I already know that you guys are gonna love these, so let's get started. So to get started with our first dessert, we're gonna make some teddy bear cupcakes. So I have a chocolate cupcake here that I'm just gonna frost with some icing. And I like using Valentine's Day colors, so I just have some strawberry frosting here. All right, and next we're gonna assemble our bear's face. So you need some Reese's, but you need 3 different types. So I have some regular Reese's, some Reese's miniatures, and the smallest ones that they have, which are Reese's minis. So to get started, we're gonna take a regular Reese and a Reese's miniature, and we're just gonna put some frosting on top of our miniature Reese, then just stick that on the bottom of our regular one. Now we're gonna take some candy eyes and just put a little bit of frosting on the back of those, and then stick them right on top above your Reese's miniatures. And you wanna put these eyes as close together as possible, because when we put our ears on, we don't want them to be in the way or be too crowded. So for our ears, we're gonna take a Reese's mini, then stick that on the side of our regular Reese. I'm gonna take another one. Now for our bear's nose, I'm just gonna take a Valentine's Day M&M, put some frosting on the back of that, and stick it right on top of my Reese's miniature. This looks so cute, but we are not done yet. So now we're gonna take our cupcake, then just sit our Reese right on top of it. I like to put it a little high so when it's on a plate, you could clearly see its face, nice and cute. Now for our bear's paws, we're gonna take 2 more Reese's minis, place them under our cupcake. And if you guys ever saw any Valentine's Day teddy bears, you see the teddy bears are holding a heart in their hands. So I have a candy conversation heart. I'm just gonna stick right in the middle of our bear's paws. And you see it looks just like a Valentine's Day bear. So here is our teddy bear cupcake. Next, we're gonna make some teddy bear cake pops. So if you guys don't know how to make cake pops already, you could just take any box of cake mix that you like, follow the directions on the box to make it, and mix it with about 1/4 cup of frosting and just mix that together until it's smooth. I already made mine, and I just have 4 cake balls that I just rolled here. And I'm just gonna take a small cake pop stick and then stick it into some melted chocolate. And then we're just gonna stick that into our cake ball. This is for when we dip our cake pop into our chocolate, so our cake pop won't fall off. This is kind of like the glue to it, so it won't fall apart on us. So you wanna make sure that you do not miss this step. So once you have your sticks onto your cake pops, you wanna take some mini marshmallows, and we're gonna dip both of those into the melted chocolate. And we're gonna stick those on the sides of it. It should be able to stick pretty quickly, so you don't have to hold it up for too long. So once you put your marshmallows on, you wanna let it set for about 10 minutes. Once your cake pops are done setting, you just wanna put it on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. So I'm just gonna dip my cake pops into some chocolate. So I let these set for about 10 minutes, so now I'm gonna make our bear cake pop's face. So I like to take a candy eye and just take a little bit of melted chocolate and put it on the back of the eye. Then just stick that on to my cake pop. Then what I like to do for our nose is just take a Valentine's Day M&M and put some chocolate on the back of that. Then place that right on the bottom of the eyes. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna do that with the rest of my cake pops. For our strawberry rose pops, we're gonna start off with our chocolate mixture. So we're gonna add 12 ounces of softened cream cheese. And I'm using a stand mixer. I just like using a stand mixer because it just does all the work for me and it just saves me a lot of time. But if you don't have a stand mixer, you could also use a hand mixer or just even do it by hand. Now I'm just gonna put this on low speed. Now I'm just gonna add 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. I'm gonna slowly add that in there. Now we're just gonna mix this until it's nice and smooth. All right, so once that's nice and smooth, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of melted chocolate chips. All right, now we're just gonna give that a mix until it's nice and smooth, until everything's nice and incorporated. Okay, so once you have your mixer, you're gonna wanna put it into some glasses. So I'm using some Yoplait glass jars. It's actually from one of their yogurts. And I like reusing these because they're actually really cute. Sometimes I even make some plants with these and just put some soil in it, grow some flowers. But these are really nice to reuse. So I'm just going to put my chocolate mixture into these jars. And these are actually really nice because my chocolate mixture fills perfectly into all 3 of these. Now that I've filled up the jars with our chocolate cheesecake filling, I'm gonna put these in the fridge for about an hour so they can set and so they can get nice and cold. So what we're gonna do once these are out the fridge is we're gonna work on our soil. So I have 4 chocolate graham crackers that were crushed up and mixed up with 1 tablespoon of melted butter. And I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on top of our chocolate flower pot. So now we're gonna start on our strawberry rose. So this is pretty simple. What I like to do is basically cut down on 4 sides. So I'm gonna do it here, 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 and here. And each time I cut down, I kind of like to bend the knife to kind of make this poke out, kind of like a rose, like rose petals. And the last thing I like to do is just cut a little circle out on top, then just flick that out. So this is our rose. Now I'm just gonna sit this on top of our chocolate flower pot. And to make this more secure, I just like to take a toothpick and put it on the bottom of the strawberry, then just stick that right into the pot. Now for our Valentine's Day popcorn balls, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter to a saucepan. Then we're gonna add 3 cups of marshmallows. Now I'm just gonna mix this on medium-low heat until all my marshmallows are melted. Okay, so my marshmallows are done, so I'm just gonna set that to the side. So now I have about 6 cups of popcorn, not with any salt on it or butter, just plain popcorn. Now I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of Valentine's Day M&Ms, a 1/4 cup of mini marshmallows, and 1/8 cup of some Valentine's Day sprinkles. All right, now I'm just gonna mix this all together. Now we're gonna add our melted marshmallows. So you're just gonna pour all that. Ooh. So I poured my marshmallows into my mold. Now I'm just mixing it with my hands. The reason you want to mix it with your hands is so you can really get all those toppings mixed together with the popcorn, and so you're not leaving anything out. Now I'm just going to roll these into balls. I grab about a little bit more than a handful of popcorn, then really just kind of mash it together and just kind of roll it into a regular ball. Doesn't really take much. Well, you want to make sure that you do this like right after you stir in your marshmallows, because then your mixture will start to get hard and you won't be able to shape it. And also, if any of your candy falls out or if it's too hard to like mold together, you could always add more marshmallows to your mixture. All right, so now these are done. So to decorate these a little bit, I like to take some paint candy melts, then just drizzle a little bit of that on top of the popcorn balls, just to make them a little prettier, add some more color. Then I like to add some more Valentine's Day sprinkles. Then lastly, I just take a few conversation hearts, then stick them right on top of the popcorn ball. And of course, you guys could decorate these any way you want. I just like to do it this way because it's nice and simple and it looks really nice. And you could also put these candy hearts into your popcorn ball mixture if you want to. I just found that to be a little bit too chunky for me and it was like really hard to mix together. But that's why I like to put it right on top and it looks really cute. But yes, this is all we have to do for our Valentine's Day popcorn balls. Okay guys, we made all of our Valentine's Day desserts. These look amazing. These are also really great, especially since we're in quarantine and we're in the house a lot. These could be really fun things that you make with your friends, your family, your special someone. But I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day, and please be sure to stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.